Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakahakwanash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the elect. And this is Matthew 24. And I'm going to start at 4. And it says, And Yahushai answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, so we're at that time, man. We're close to the end. You know, all we waiting on right now is the RFID chip in World War III to take place. And we're getting up out of here, man. And these are the things that we're supposed to be looking for in these last days, man. Because we're closer than ever to when this thing is coming, man. Because like it says, and you should hear wars and rumors of wars, and you hear that on a daily basis now. With those small hats over there in East Asia, starting all kind of shit, it's we're so close to this thing kicking off that any day now, the RFID chip can be implemented. So a lot of people out here don't understand what we're going through, what's happening. They still got their head in the sand, but we're closer and closer to what's getting ready to go down, man. And all these other groups, outside of Great Millstone that's teaching the mark of the beast of sin, the mark of the beast of that and the third, that don't use the name of the Heavenly Father, you guys are going to be in for a rude awakening in old days, man. Because you've been warned, you've been rebuked, you've been told not, the right way, and you refuse to follow, take heed. So the blood is off the hands of the man that was, warning you and giving you heed to what's getting ready to giving you heed to what not to do and what you should be doing. And you didn't take heed, so so you're gonna have to pay for that. And and it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. That's happening, man. So these are the things that we're supposed to be looking for in these last days, man. Not fucking around playing games and lottie-dottie, we like to party. We should be looking for the coming of the Lord, our Savior, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai, man. And let me see. It says, this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 9 and 1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. Measuring the time is you match the time up with the events that's going on in the world. Looking at your, your news, seeing what's happening, and then going to your scriptures and it's going, okay, yeah, we're getting close. So we're measuring the time with the news clips, the horrific events that's going on in the world, earthquakes and diverse famines, uproars of the people. All these things that we're measuring with the scriptures. What the scriptures said, this is what's going to be happening at the end times. These things, and we're just looking at them and go, okay, we matching them up with script, and it's happening, man. And in these social media platforms, the Most High set these up for a reason. And it's more easier for us to, take a look at all the shit that's going across the world versus going back in the 80s and shit like that. 80s before internet took a flight. But now we can see everything. Now we can measure things more closely. You know what I'm saying? And it says, when thou seest part of the signs past, which I've told thee before. See, we seeing some of the signs past. We seeing them pass, So, and it says, then shall thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. That's right. So we know the Most High is getting ready to visit this world, and all hell and chaos is going to break loose, because the Lord said the slain of the Lord shall be many, because when the Lord comes, it's going to be a lot of death that's going to take place, because that's what the Lord had, that's what the Lord, that's his will. because a lot of these people are wicked. 2/3 of the people are wicked. These other nations are wicked. So the Lord has got to come and put this place back and put this world back in place, man. And putting things back into place and putting them back in order takes, sometimes it takes disorder. Sometimes you have to purge out the old shit, whatever the case may be, So, hey, a lot of people are going to get, like I say, they're going to get destroyed because of lack of knowledge, lack of understanding, lack of belief. You know what I'm saying? Wicked is all hell. And that's why a lot of people are going to have to deal with the consequences that are coming upon the world, man. Because we told you, the man that's on the highways and byways have been telling you this all along. Get down. Oh, man. Slacking. We've been telling you this all along, that these things are coming, man. And a lot of people, laugh it off and scoff and think everything is kiki kaka, but we're at the end of the so-called white man's era. And if you don't believe it, hey, that's Lord didn't give you the eyes to see. And it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. That's right. So we're hey, we had the playbook a long time ago. The Lord just put it back in our remembrance, and now we can see it. Now the Lord gave it to us at the right time, right at the end. Now we can see it coming. What's taking a long time to us is really flying. It's really going fast. I mean, to us it seemed like forever, but the Lord got everything planned out, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is all planned out in the eyes of the Lord. The way the Lord handled things, So we just have to hey, hold fast to what we have, man. Hold fast to what we got, man. Stay strong, man, and don't give up. Keep fighting. Because this thing is going to get really, really, really hard in the up and coming weeks. I mean, up and coming year 2024 might, this is going to be a crazy summer, man. So we're getting closer, and we're urging a lot of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to get right with the Lord while the doors of mercy are still open, man. And this is Matthew 24. I'm going to go back. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. That's right. This is all the beginning of sorrow, man. So we're this is the beginning stage of, like the quiet before the storm, so to speak. And we were ready to, we got to be ready, man, because they're going to come after the men of the Lord. They're going to come after us, and they're going to put us through some hard shit. Some of us might die. Some of us might be locked up for so long, And then it reads, it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. That's right, for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So a lot of people want to come up against the men of the Lord because of the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because a lot of these people, they don't hate the men of the Lord. Hate the men of the Lord, they hate the Lord. So they take their anger out on us. So that's how they get down. Because this is not our word. We're giving you a message from the Bible, from what the Lord had put in it for, like it says. The Lord gave us these things before the beginning. This was way before we even existed. The Lord gave us, this word was printed before we even was thought of on this side over here. So what we're doing is giving you the message. Whether you hear or forbear. It says, and then shall many be, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's happening now, man. You see women putting the kids in a fucking oven. Women leaving the kids at home for 10 days without no water, nothing, unattended, leaving in a crib to die. Some of the horrible, most crazy shit in the world, man. And it's coming from these sick ass women. And, and these women and men too. So you're getting all this shit. You're hearing reports of men killing people, cutting them up, putting them in the freezer, putting them in suitcases, this and that and the third. So the love of many is waxing cold, man. It's getting cold out here, So we telling you that, hey, we are at the end. We're at this very end, man. You can see how cold people are, man. I was watching some clip on Twitter, and they showed these group of kids just beating the shit out of some old man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, an old man. He couldn't, one could have took care of him, but they all had to get a lick in, man. And it was a shame, And it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. That's right, and that's how Esau wants it, man. He don't want love when he wants you, motherfucker. This is all, and it's playing right into the hands of Esau. He likes it like this. He's the wicked, man. He's the devil the Bible speaks of. So when he see all this crazy, chaotic shit that's going on, he's got to play some control, like he's trying to control it. But at the end of the day, he's really promoting this type of lifestyle and behavior from the people on the earth, man. He's the conductor behind all this shit. Even though he act like he's not with it and he's trying to police the place, no, he's not. There's an agenda behind all of this that's going on, man. Through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, of course, but Esau, in his natural state, this is right up his alley. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. That's right. And pretty much this Bible has been all around, man. It's everywhere you can look. This Bible, the truth. I'm talking about the truth. Who the Israelites are, the name of Yahweh, the name of our Savior, Yahushua, and the Father, Yahweh. We know the true names and we know who we are. We know what's coming next. We know America not the end all be all. So, so we know we are at the end of this thing, and this thing is about to, hey, we got it. We know we got next, and nothing the devil can do. And then it says, when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whosoever readeth, let him understand. And, I was going to skip. I want to go to. I'm gonna go to 20. I'll skip down to 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulations, such was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be." So the tribulation that's getting ready to come is going to be like, it's going to trample all other events and all terrible things that happen on the earth. This is going to be the biggest. This is going to be the biggest of all tribulations. This is going to be it. This is going to be the one that's going to settle the, this is going to be it, man. He said, for then shall be great tribulation. He says, great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world for this time, nor ever shall be. Except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. You can see that right now, how fast time is moving. Time is flying, man. You can barely keep up with the days and shit, And next you know, hey, before you know it, it's summertime, man. It's the time. This summer, these 2 months went by fast. January, February. Well, now we in March. It's going fast, man. So we are getting closer and closer, and ever, man, to these things happening, man. And we warning you, blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, that hey, take heed to what's going on, man. And it says, let me go back up where I was at. And except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. That's for the elect. The Lord is doing this for the elect of the nation of Israel, not all Israelites, only the elect. And that's what it says here. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Yahushua, or there, believe him not. For there shall arise false Amasiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But they can't deceive the elect, because the elect is already programmed to do what's right, and the Lord is going to give him the eyesight to see all the shit that's going to be coming his way. So the Lord is with the elect, so they can't deceive the elect. They ain't going to be able to deceive the elect, because the elect is going to be we're going to be, a couple feet ahead of them, ahead of the game, man. See, the elect is already ahead of what the Esau's trying to bring, because the Lord is with the elect. So what Esau's doing, the elect of the nation of Israel is already on point. He's already eliminated from that tribulation that Esau's going to try to bring onto him or get rid of him, whatever the case may be. That he's not going to deceive the elect and taking that mark of the beast, or taking some of these jabs, or going into his military, whatever. Or whatever, he's not going to fall for the bullshit. He's not going to fall for the false, all that bullshit, man. Okay? Behold, I've told you before. And, and it says, wherefore, if I shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even in the west, so also the coming of the Son of Man be. That's right. So when the Lord comes, everybody gonna see him. Yeah, it ain't gonna need no announcements. You ain't gonna have nobody come. Hey, how shall no? You ain't gonna need none of that. He's gonna come in a light in a chariot that's gonna be seen all over, man. A big chariot. He's gonna be seen. Every eye is gonna see him. It says in Revelation, every eye shall wail and see him. Everybody's gonna see him, man. So it ain't gonna be nobody gotta give you hey man, the Lord the Savior. No, you won't know that day. Every eye shall see him on that day. It won't be an announcement needed, because when he plugs in, when he cracked the skies, you all will know. For whatever so the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. And it says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from the heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And that's talking about those nuclear missiles that's going to come over here and destroy this place, man. And it's coming, man. We told you, we warning you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans what's getting ready to come, man. This is something we should all be afraid of that's getting ready to come. You should have fear to be blown up and tortured by nuclear missiles, by a nuclear missile. That's a horrible death, man. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heavens, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. That's right. All the people on the earth is going to mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So you're going to see the Most High. Like I say, he's going to come in and everybody's going to see him. Everybody's going to see him, man. It's not going to be no secret. It's not going to be no, no. Everyone is going to know when the Lord has returned. And a lot of people are, like I said, it's going to be mourning, because people are going to be because they don't know who the Lord is. They think he's all love and all this and that and the third. When the Lord returns, it's not going to be that. He's coming with great. He's coming with the whirlwind, and the slain of the Lord is going to be many, man. And we telling you, it's going to be a horrible day of when the Lord returns. Shit, And it says, what was that? Did I move? It's come. Yeah, there you go. The Son of Man coming in clouds of heaven with power and great glory. That's right. And shall send his angel, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the one end of the heavens to the other. That's right. He's going to come and deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. When he returns, he's going to gather. They're going to gather them up, and they're going to meet him in the sky. So it ain't going to be no fucking all Israel going up and meet the Lord. It's only going to be the elect. He's only gathering the elect. Um, and learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branches are yet tender and putteth forth leave, ye know the summer is nigh. So likewise, ye know, it's like it. Likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. That's right. So we seeing all these things because we measure the time up, like I said in Second Esdras, we measure the time diligently in itself, and we see all the things that's coming out of that. We see it. We see it because the Lord gave us an outside and great teachers. Lord blessed us to have great teachers, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, that taught us this truth. And now we know how to follow the script, and study with, So we see all these things, man. And it says, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall not pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of the day and hour no man know. It says, but of the day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. That's right, man. So we telling you, man, hey, we don't know. We don't even know. We don't know when the Lord's going to crack the skies. We know that, a certain prophecies have to place first, like the RFID chip has to come out. World War III has to break out. Those are the two major prophecies that we're waiting for. Because we know when chaos hits the street, hey, that's coming. Tribulation is going to come. That too, we waiting on too, but that's coming. But the main prophecies we're waiting on is the RFID chip and the World War III. Mainly the RFID chip, because that's going to be that's the end. We know we're at the end when they start pushing that RFID chip. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man. That's right. Like Noah was out there for many years building that ark. Nobody was listening. They weren't paying attention. They thought, hey, it don't even rain, Noah. It don't even rain, bro. We don't need a boat. We ain't even close to a lake or river or whatever. So they looking at him and, hey, they look at the man of the Lord right now today. They out there in those sackcloths. They calling all these names, these potato sacks and these curtains and so on and so forth. What are you guys doing? We still got time here. That's why they feel, hey, what is going on? But the Lord said he's going to sneak up on you like a thief in the night. So a lot of people don't know that. So they constantly like, come on, dude, we can go to work. We can do this. We get the money. Get the bag, man. That's what that's their mindset. But our mindset is to keep our eyes on the prophecies that the Lord have warned us before. Told us to look for these things, measure the time diligently in itself. That's what the Lord told us to do. Because the Lord said he's going to catch you like a thief in the night. What you think that's going to be like if the Lord catch you off guard? It's not going to be a pretty thing if you're not watching and ready and paying attention and on your post. And, measure the time. You got to be watching for the Lord, man. Shoot. You got to be watching for the Son of Man, It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man. For as the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. That's right. And that's the same how it's going to be. We see right now, we got the spiritual ark going, which is this truth going out on highways and byways, preaching this word and doing the work to the best of our abilities, keeping the commandments keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, rehearsing the righteous acts, so on and so forth, because we can't keep them 100% in our captivity. And that's the reason why we in captivity, because we didn't keep them when we had the opportunity to keep them. So how much more we don't keep them now? If we didn't keep them when we was freely to keep them, it's impossible for us to keep them now, because we're in the land of our enemy. He's the wicked, man. He's the left hand. He's totally contrary to what the scriptures and the laws and statutes and commandments are. So we can't stand there and put a motherfucking alphabetical man to death, or put some woman put a goddamn whore under some fucking heat. We can't do that right now because we're not in the land of we're in the land of our captives, man. So we can't do the shit that we would normally do in our own when we were in authority and rule. If we were, and it says, and no, not until the flood came, took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son. Yeah, it said, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. That's right. And it's going to come when people least expect it. It's going to be so much chaos and shit going on, so much distraction. See, when the Lord getting ready to come, it's going to be a heavy, heavy, heavy distraction on these people, man. They're not going to be paying attention. They're not going to want it. They're going to be caught up in all the shit that's going on, all the fires and shit, because there's going to be a lot of fucking chaos out here. They're going to be caught up. Oh, look at that. Riot this, riot that, this, fighting for the food. And that's when the Lord is going to sneak up on them, motherfuckers, see? The Lord, man, he going to catch you fuckers off guard, man. So that's what and we getting close to that, man. And I'm going to skip down. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go down to 43. Well, 42. Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doth come. We don't know what hour the Lord is coming, man. We don't know. We just pray that we don't get caught up. We don't know, but we know he's coming. And it says, he says, but know this, that if a good man of the house had known in which hour the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. That's right. Now, if you know a thief is going to be coming at a certain night, you're going to be sitting up waiting on this motherfucker. You're gonna wait on the thief. You're gonna wait so your house don't get broken up, like it says. You're gonna be active and watching for a thief. You know he's coming, so on and so forth. And it says, therefore, be ye also ready in such an hour as you think not the Son of Man cometh. That's right. So we're going to have to be on the same type of watch as a man that knows that's looking for a thief that's going to come in the night. Like we got a neighborhood thief around there. He hit everybody up already, but your house haven't been hit yet. You're going to be watching, man. You're going to be on alert. You're going to be like, okay, let me keep my eyes open. This motherfucker out there, he ain't hit me yet, but I'm pretty sure he see me. He know my, So you're going to be up watching, man. You're going to be alert. You're going to have your family up alert. Everybody's going to be up alert because you know that, hey, it's going to, at an hour you know or not, And it says, who then is a faithful and wise servant whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season? Blessed is the servant whom his Lord cometh, he cometh shall find. So blessed is the servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. That's right. So when the Lord returns, we were willing, he'll find us doing what the Lord has commanded us to do, is to preach the word, prophesy to the people, do what the Lord has told us to do. We praying that the Lord, you know what I'm saying? We praying that the Lord, we be doing these things when the Lord returns. Because we don't want to be out of bounds when the Lord returns like these other 2/3 and these false prophets and these deceivers out here, man. We want to be on the right track. We want to be doing what the Lord told us to do. So it's like when your mother send, I want this done, that done. When she returns, she see you doing them. That's the kind of reward we want to be doing. What the Lord has told us to do, man. Clean up this, do that. Whatever the case is. You know how it is when you don't want to wait till the last minute. You want to do it as soon as you opportunity present itself. When you wake up and you got a list to do, get it out the way. Verily I say unto you that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall go to smite his fellow servants and eat and drink and eat with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come a day when he looketh not for him, in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with hypocrites, and there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. That's right. So, so we're really close to this thing happening, man. We can't wait till this thing kick off because we know they're gonna come on. They're gonna come after the men of the Lord. We know we're gonna have to go through a lot of tribulations. We're gonna have to prove ourselves to the Lord too. You know what I'm saying? So we can't see. Can't be afraid of what's getting ready to come down the pipe, man. We're getting ready to watch this. We're getting ready to see the best, the most craziest shit on the planet, and we've been waiting. You know, we've been waiting for this, man. In the spirit, you know, you got to understand. The prophets of old have been waiting to see the end of this place, man. When would the end come? When is all this gonna happen, Yahweh? They will ask, you know, when is we're waiting on this, and now in your spirit. You should, in your spirit right now, in my spirit, I can't wait to see the shit, man. I can't wait to see what's getting ready to come on. Slacking for my, I can't wait, man. I'm serious. I pray to the Lord, have mercy on me in these last days and let me survive. Oh, I cannot wait to see this shit, man. I'm serious. It's so built. I'm telling you, I cannot wait till this shit go down, man. I can't wait till to go to the kingdom. I can't wait to be with Yahweh Shai. I cannot wait, man. You know? But let me keep going. Let me see. Where should I start? And the people that's gonna, you know, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, I'm going to start at 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in a reproach and trodden under the foot. That's right. So those that are going to, you know, bow down to the system and go with the Esau's program and do whatever the so-called white man tell them to do so they can get a little heat. I mean, take some of the heat off of them so they can have a little comfortability. The Lord is going to fuck you up, man. He's going to fuck you up. He's really going to have you in derision then. Because this this is the devil, man. His whole thing is to get you fucked up. And it's because if he can't just come and just fuck you up because it's gonna set off an alarm to the rest of the people. He want to slowly bring you behind closed doors and jab you all up and put all this shit in you and send your ass back out there looking. And whatever he put in you, gonna do the work of what he really want to do physically. So he gonna put some shit into you, some fucking all kind of shit, man. Have you bow down to some fucking Baphomet, man, whatever. I don't know, but he's gonna do some wicked ass shit to you, man. For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. That's talking about the men that's on the highways and byways that's truly into this. And that believe in the Lord and trust in the Lord with all their heart. These are the men that's going to be, they're going to come looking for, you know, and it says, let's look up insurrection ones. See, a violent uprising against an authority or government. So actually, there's going to be a violent uprising against the men of the Lord, you know. You know, it's going to be an uprising against us. They're going to come looking for us violently. And they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. That's right. That's what they're going to do. They're going to come. They're going to, and try to, persuade our thoughts and shit like that by destroying our shit and whatever the case is, And it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. That's right. So a lot of us, like we always said, we might be homeless, having to live, it is what it is, man. It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold is tried in the fire. That's right. So that day is coming where we're going to have to hold fast to what we have, man, and not fake, man. Let me get that on. Then we'll close it out after this one. This is Revelations 2:25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. That's right. Yep, that's what we're waiting on, man. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations. That's right. That's what we can't wait, man. And we gonna hope, Lord willing, man, because this is a fight every day, man. Every day you in a fight, man. Every day. Not only with your house and with yourself, you got to deal with yourself. You got to deal with the outside influences. You got to deal with your family. You know, all of that, man. It's always a constant fight because this world is saturated in wickedness, man. So just imagine that you trying to keep a clean white shirt and you working in an oil plant. You working where it's nothing but oil and stain. You try to keep this shirt white. It's almost impossible, man. It's almost impossible. You're going to have to constantly be aware of everywhere you walk and what you touch and everything. If you're working in a coal mine where the air is fucking dirty, just walking through the motherfucker get the shirt dirty. That's how we are, man. We in a fucked up. We in a place that's is drenched, is soaking in wickedness, man. Everything is fucked up, man. The food, the air, the water, the people, everything is out of course, man. So we are in a fucked up situation, man. And that's why we got to hold on and fight this to the end, to the best of our ability, man. So with that, I'm going to close out. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rikah HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.